been learning a language for years. Apps, books, grammar rules, vocabulary lists. Then someone asks you a simple question. Your mind goes blank. Your mouth freezes. Why do years of learning still leave you speechless? A few years ago, I started studying people called polyglots. A polyglot is someone who speaks multiple languages fluently, sometimes 6, 8, even 20. Thinkers like Goethe and Nietzsche were multilingual, using languages to sharpen their thinking. Even modern polyglots like Steve Kaufman, he learned most of his languages after 40 and now speaks over 20. Luca Lampariello speaks more than 10 languages. Alexander Arguelles mastered multiple languages. And Benny Lewis, the fluent in 3 months guy, speaks boldly from day one. Different people, different times. All of this is possible with the habits and principles you'll learn in this video. Habits that let you acquire multiple languages quickly, naturally, with joy, and without forgetting. Languages that don't just live in your head, but become a part of who you are. But before we dive into the habits, one key insight. Polyglots don't just learn a language. They acquire it. Learning equals memorizing. Acquisition equals living the language. It's how children learn, through context, emotion, repetition, and real use. That's why apps and vocab lists alone often fail. They don't create real acquisition. All right, let's go straight to the polyglot habits. Habit 1. Fall in love with the culture first. Polyglots never separate language from culture. If you don't love the culture, the language won't stick. Listen to songs, watch movies, read short stories, learn about traditions. Action. Pick one language. Spend 30 minutes daily immersed in its culture without thinking about grammar or rules. Habit 2. Use your voice and body. Polyglots don't whisper or mumble. They speak out loud with exaggerated pronunciation. Don't be shy. Practice in front of a mirror if needed. Make the sounds big and clear. Alexander Arguelles reads aloud while walking, repeating poems and dialogues. This trains rhythm, intonation, and memory. Action. Speak, read, or sing out loud daily. Move while practicing. Make the language live in your body, not just your head. Habit 3. Connect words to meaning, not translation. Polyglots avoid constant translation. Each word or phrase is linked to images, feelings, experiences, or situations, not your native language. Action. Create mental pictures, mini-stories, or emotional hooks for new words. Habit 4. Input before output. Steve Kaufman reads books and listens to podcasts long before he speaks. Confusion is normal. Mistakes are invisible at this stage. Action. Spend 30 to 60 minutes daily consuming content in the language. Don't worry about speaking perfectly yet. Let your brain absorb patterns naturally. Habit 5. Identity shift. Polyglots stop saying, "I'm learning Spanish." They say, "I'm a Spanish speaker in progress." Identity changes behavior. What feels like effort becomes habit. Action. Define yourself as a speaker, even if imperfect. Make your language part of your identity. Habit 6. Daily contact beats intensity. Polyglots don't cram. They interact with the language every day. 20 to 30 minutes daily beats 3 hours once a week. Action. Create mini routines. Read a paragraph, listen to a song, speak a few sentences. Small, but consistent. Habit 7. Focus on meaningful repetition. Polyglots repeat what matters. Songs, stories, phrases, and content they enjoy. Random flashcards don't work. Context and emotion do. Action. Pick favorite content and repeat it daily. Over time, repetition builds fluency without forcing memorization. Habit 8. Adults can acquire languages effectively. Many think learning languages is too hard after 30. Polyglots prove this wrong. Adults learn more deeply when they use meaning, context, and culture. Action. Embrace your adult brain. Focus on understanding, immersion, and habits, not speed. Stop trying to learn a language. Start acquiring it. Immerse in the culture. Make the language part of who you are. No matter when you start, you can still become fluent. What about you? Which culture do you love and wish you could speak its language?